So this is a members car. Like, let's talk about like the club here. This is a members only club, right?
What is all this black stuff that's all over the ground?
So you like the washing process?
Oh, cool. Whoa. I swear that never happens. The 180 mile an hour bug cuts.
What's up, everybody? It's a weekend wash time where we're here with Danny and we're at Monticello Motor Club.
On a weekend.
On a weekend, it's the actual weekend, that never happens.
Welcome, Danny.
So we're gonna be washing this beautiful McLaren 620R behind us. This is a members car.
Correct.
And we're gonna go through the detailing process that you guys do here. And we were talking earlier, you're doing like 50 cars a day out of here.
Yep.
How many guys?
Team of 6, three men, 3 women.
That's awesome, man. So we're gonna do weekend wash style with Danny here. We're gonna learn about the Monticello Motor Club and then go through the wash process that you guys do on some of these race cars.
Absolutely.
So you do a lot of track cars, obviously.
Correct.
We're at a track, Southern Tier, Central New York, border of Pennsylvania, about an hour and a half west of New York City.
Correct.
Right? So washing cars is washing cars, but like, what do you see when you have to wash 50 track cars?
Yeah.
In one day? Like what is all this black stuff that's all over the ground?
These are tire marbles. They come off.
Why is there so many of them?
Well, we do a lot of cars.
I think a regular detailer, sorry to cut you off, but like if you pulled up to a regular detail shop and that tire marble was all over the car, they'd be like, you gotta leave. And you just do this every day.
Every day.
So what is the clientele that you're usually doing? I mean, obviously these are race cars. They're going on the track. I mean, are they expecting the same quality detail? Or is it just kind of a quick wash? Or what's the difference?
They're actually expecting more. They want us to remove the heavy bugs off the windshields, the bumpers, the heavy brake dust off the wheels, the tire rubber off the sides. So it's above and beyond a basic wash.
And then for the detail shop operators who are out there who actually do some volume in the washing world, how many, so you got detailers and then you have preppers, or is everyone a detailer?
I call everyone day one, they're a detailer in my eyes.
Okay, so how many detailers would wash this car for the member?
3.
And how long would it take?
35 minutes from start to finish.
Okay, and that's drying the whole
Drying windows, wheels, quick wipe down on the inside, vacuum, absolutely.
How long would this one take us if we were washing it?
Just me and you together?
Yeah.
15 minutes?
Even though it's a McLaren 620R?
I don't know, I can get another 15 minutes.
So you look out for the bugs on the window, like you said, you look out for the heavy caked wheels. What are some other things that maybe you train your staff to look out for?
Oh, good question.
Thank you.
So I always open the door.
Which usually goes up.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
This always gets dirty.
Yeah.
This is a must. You have to clean this. The member sees it, and if it's not touched, we're gonna get complaints.
Now these cars, they're usually cool. They're not coming directly off the track, are they, to you?
It's about 50-50. We do a lot of end of the day cars, so cars that were on track today, going out tomorrow, we have to get them ready, detail, and then it goes to the race shop and they do a full tech inspection. So on cars that come off the track, I don't touch the wheels because you can actually shatter a rotor, and that's $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 for a set of rotors.
Because I'm sure you're dealing with a lot of ceramic rotors.
Correct.
And brake systems and
Yep.
stuff. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get started with the wash.
There we go.
Sounds good.
What's the Monticello step 1?
I like to rinse, I do wheels first and then front bumper first.
Okay, cool.
So step 1, rinse.
This is my massive pressure washer gun.
Why don't we just have like the little cool, whoa. I swear that never happens.
I find that the short handguns, because of the pressure, it'll actually jerk your hand back, so.
Well, for the viewers, we had to close the door because this man has a monster of an electric pressure washer. I'm gonna unplug it. Hurts my ears. You'll hear it. Does the pressure washer have a name?
Any ex-wife?
Bertha.
Bertha?
So Bertha's gonna turn on in a second, so I'm gonna walk away because it is loud.
So this is a members car. Like, let's talk about like the club here. This is a members only club, right?
It's a private racetrack and country club.
And it looks like we're in an air hangar though.
So this used to be an airport. This is the last structure from the airport itself. So they converted it to a storage facility, detail shop, and a race shop.
Nice. That's awesome. Like, so this is, detailing is one of the amenities that the members can choose.
Yes.
Out of it. Like, what else do you guys do here at the facility for the members?
We have off-road, we have private driving instruction, we have go-karting, we have a full line of cuisine chefs that work in the clubhouse for breakfast, lunch, and dinner service. Anything you want, we have.
Because we are, in no disrespect to the state in which I grew up, we are in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. So I could only imagine coming from, like a posh Manhattan penthouse to Monticello, New York, and being like, well, there's nothing here. So the club takes care of all that.
Correct. Everything's dealt with in-house.
So I noticed when you were spraying it, there is some PPF or some paint protection film on this car, as we would expect with a car of its caliber. Have you seen an increase over the last 5 years in the amount of cars that you're seeing with paint protection film, windshield film, and or all of it, ceramic coatings, the whole 9 yards?
Absolutely. Most cars are already coming when they arrive with at least full frontal PPF. We do windshield film for members as well.
Makes sense.
We do paint correction ceramic coatings in-house, which is very unique to most racetracks. Most racetracks in North America don't have a full service detail facility.
Just more of the wash and glass cleaner approach. Sure.
How long have you been here, working here at this?
I've been the detail manager since 2016.
Okay. Did they have a detail like service here before that, or?
Initially, it was just basic washes.
Okay. What are we using?
So this is straight all-purpose cleaner.
Okay.
I don't want to have any brake fatigue, so brake cleaner, any acid-based wheel cleaners, I don't use.
Okay. So this is an all-purpose cleaner, just
correct.
Diluted at all, or just 100%?
100% straight.
Okay.
What is that distributor name on the bottle?
That is Atari.
Oh, we just visited them.
From Rochester, New York.
Rochester.
Rochester.
If you guys haven't heard, we're building out a custom right-hand drive Unos Roadster Miata from Japan. Check this out. This is our project car, and we're documenting the build on this vehicle on our YouTube channel. We're K-swapping it, we're manual swapping it, we're wide bodying it, we're gonna repaint it, new wheels, suspension, we're going all out on this thing, and then we're giving it away. And you can be entered by buying merch from carsupplieswarehouse.com. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below where you can purchase merch and get entered to win. And make sure you check out the YouTube series of us building out this car. And remember, you can't win if you don't enter.
So we met when I was with Car Products, and then you have a little bit of a detail history, right? You did not come to Monticello and become a detailer,
Nope.
right?
I started my own detail business back in 2010 after my first daughter was born.
Okay.
Hopped around some dealerships, came across Monticello Motor Club, and I was hooked.
I can probably see why.
This ain't a bad gig, man. Working on these beautiful cars like this. So, I mean, are you just detailing, or is there any other services that you do around the club with the cars? Or
We do in-house storage, but I mainly focus on the detailing services part of it.
okay. So, I know a lot of these are like track cars, but how important it is it to these guys, like for protection wise? Are they concerned about like the rubber and the rocks on the track, or is it something like obviously not everybody cares? They're out here to race, they're out here to enjoy the performance of the car, and not necessarily thinking, they're not worried about rock chips. But how many people are? I mean, is there a lot of guys?
I would say 50-50.
Okay.
The people that are car enthusiasts want their car protected, want their cars maintained. As a driver standpoint, they're here to drive the car.
So do you get a chance to educate some of these customers on ceramic coatings and paint protection films and stuff
Absolutely.
like that stuff?
We're getting more and more interest from our members and that's why we're expanding our services.
Yeah, that's awesome. A clean car drives faster, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Nice Coda C2 V3.
How far do we go? Do we get some of like there's a bunch of rubber stuck on here. Do we start?
When I go through the wash process, I'll try and hit it with the pressure washer, go deep into the wheel.
Yeah, because there's a giant. look at the size of that thing.
What do we call them again?
Tire marbles.
It's so stuck.
Not anymore. Champion. Does that affect like the balance of the tires?
Absolutely. If there's a lot of stuck on marbles, it'll off balance the tire. The wheel.
So when we launched C0 Aero Coat, it was built for the track environment.
Okay.
Right. So like it's probably the ceramic coating that not a lot of people know we have, but it was built for track cars and really focuses on the anti-adhesion of the hot tire and the asphalt.
Yeah.
So it's not the most durable one we have. It's only about a 1-year product, but it helps shed hundredths, if not tenths on the times, because it stops that extra weight from getting on the car, off balancing and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So super cool. So Dan, for the MMCW, the Monticello Motor Club wash, step 1, rinse the front.
Did you just make that up?
I just made it up. Step 1, rinse the front, rinse the windshield, start getting a lot of the bugs and stuff wet, right? Step 2, wheels and tires, using a straight all-purpose cleaner, done. That's what you guys use. You haven't had any problems in 6 years now,
Nope.
right? So when the YouTube commenters want to comment below, cool. But it's 6 years now here without an issue, so we like that because carbon ceramic brakes are always a debate on the internet.
Right.
So on and so forth. So now step 3, rinse the entire car.
Correct.
Step 4.
Since this car just came off the track, it does have bugs on the windshield and the bumper. I'm gonna use our all-purpose cleaner again, and I'm gonna spot scrub. I'm gonna spray it and then let it sit for 30 seconds, and then scrub it with a wash mitt.
We have a term for that. You're gonna let it eat. Yeah.
Let it eat. I've yet to use the G-Technic bug product.
If anyone knows anyone at G-Technic that can send this man some W8V2, it'd be great.
It's out of stock.
Because it's that good.
But all products can eat.
Yeah, you can eat with full strength all-purpose cleaner. You could probably eat pretty good with it if I had to guess. Now you obviously, again, met you in a life past involving detail products. You are a manager who will not buy something based on the claims. You try everything.
Absolutely.
Do you then try it again? And you try it again.
I give everything I use a 1-week test. If I don't like it in 1 week, I discontinue using it.
That's it. Now I did, Danny, and I don't judge, but I did see some of your detailers, and I get it, they're race cars, but you do have the infamous yellow bug spot.
I do. It's the only thing that I've used that gets off bugs that splat at 180 miles an hour.
The 180 mile an hour bug guts. So, that's the thing, right? And I think we could probably do a whole episode on like the misconceptions of detail products, right? Because the guy washing the daily driver isn't seeing bug guts at 180 miles an hour.
Absolutely.
So yeah, if anybody knows Rob from MTM, if he could help this man out, that would be beautiful. And I understand you have your budget. Everyone's got the budget cuts, but Rob, if you're watching, this is, I don't know, man.
It's fine though. It looks like you've had this for a long time.
Oh yeah, that's probably 6 years old.
You going to SEMA this year, Danny?
I would love to go to SEMA.
I'm excited they're having it on.
I mean, we know a couple of people that can probably help get you in.
I was a little disappointed because of COVID. I didn't get to go to the summit in Tampa.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the venue, man, made that event. It was, people are still talking about it. That was such a good time.
Do we have any projection locations for this coming year?
Do I have permission to do a shameless plug?
Absolutely.
So the 2022 Serum Summit will be held in the United Kingdom city of London.
You heard it here first on Chicago Auto Pros. Danny, what's your favorite part of detailing? Like, what do you like to do? Like, I like to vacuum interiors because I'm a weirdo.
I like to see a dirty car become clean again.
So you like the washing process? Do you guys do a lot of paint correction here?
We're expanding our paint correction and coating department. I actually just hired this year a accredited head detailer from G-Technic. He is going to do more of that specialized services.
Now, is this a service that, like, because obviously they're going to pay membership dues when they become a member here. Is this a service that's a part of it, or are they paying extra for all of it?
If their vehicle is stored on property, it includes the basic wash.
So you have a lot of different challenges washing outside. I mean, it's nice because it's kind of an overcast day, but like hot, direct sun. I mean, what do you guys do in those situations?
So we wash the car fast. That's why I have multiple people working on it at once. As soon as it's rinsed, we bring it inside, dry it, windows, interior.
We can bring it inside where it's more comfortable when we're done with this.
What's next?
Now it's the D, the drying process.
The D.
For the MMCW gets a MMCD at the end. I think it looks pretty amazing.
Yeah, it looks great, man.
I mean, what's left?
There's a little bit of like the scuff marks. You get that off, like with W7 and stuff. Like all the...
Yep, but I don't have W7.
If someone knows a G-Technic guy, help this guy out.
All right, Dan, she looks beautiful. What next? You got to return it to the customer, right?
Absolutely. Well, we don't have customers here, they're members.
Members.
Yep.
Members.
Normally, he left for the day, so I would just put it back in his garage, and next time he's here, you know, we'll just take it out and bring it down to the clubhouse.
So the detail shop in Monticello, it's an important piece of this. The members trust you moving the cars, going into personal space, taking the cars out. That's awesome, right? We always like to see detailing get elevated, right? So we want to see that value, that trust there, so on and so forth. And I just think we have some race cars to watch. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you run a killer operation, man. I appreciate you showing us around and
Thank you.
showing us the wash
Absolutely.
process, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.